Hey guys, it's Michael. Not having a good day because Amazon peeved me off. Here's why. So, Amazon.com, cool company and everything, a lot of good services, bought a lot of stuff over the years, including the camera, the microphone, and the everything using to record this video and edit this video. However, here's the thing, not cool when you overdraft somebody's account by like $25 on an item which they have returned to you promptly in the past, and then you just decide to charge them again for some reason. That's not cool. Why would you do that, Amazon? Why? So today I wanted to treat my sister to something nice, right? It was her first debate tournament. She's doing nice. By the way, hi Lizzie. How you doing? You doing good? Cool. I'm talking about you in this video a little bit. Don't worry about it. So I go to treat her to something nice, right? And before doing that, on the way to the school at which I was going to bring her the drink, I ended up not even buying the drink anyway because what happened, because I go to check my email because I was bored. It was a long way there. It was like an hour to get there. So I check my email, right? Just to go through my email and like clear out the stuff that I don't need anymore. And I see these notices from Chase and I was like, oh, that's weird. They don't give me notices. So I open it up, right? And it says my account's been overdraft by $25. And I was like, hold the phone. I had $30 in that account and I did not buy anything. So I go onto my Chase account, right? I have Touch ID. I just put my fingerprint on the sensor and I go into my Chase account, right? Well, it tells me that I've overdraft by $20. Well, I read the email. I was like, okay, what did I buy? Because I didn't buy anything. So I look and it's Amazon.com and it says like $59.99 for something. It doesn't tell me what it was. It just says Amazon.com and their little spiel at the end. So I was very mad, and I was like, well, I wanted to buy something today, but I'm overdraft now, and that's not good. So I go, and I wanted to, remedy the situation, but I couldn't because I couldn't get into text very deeply with my phone because it's very hard to read on a 4-inch screen. So I, suppress my anger a little bit. I go to the school and say hi to my sister and give her lunch and everything with my family who's there and everything, and we go and we leave, having not done the thing that I wanted to go and do. I wanted to give her a frappuccino because it was the first day at the novice tournament, which was pretty cool. But here's the thing: I didn't do what I wanted to do, so so we go back, right? So we go back home, and I look into my account and I notice what it was, and because on Amazon.com you can actually go into your orders and you can actually see what you've purchased in the last little bit, right? And it tells you all the credit cards on file, the addresses on file for your account that you use, right? Makes it really easy so you can share your account with family members even though you're not supposed to do that. But here's the thing. Nothing was even bought in the account with that amount for a while. We actually had to go back a couple months to an item that I bought, the XP Pen Deco 1, which I returned because it was broken. It came to me broken, so I go and return it, right? Well, it tells me that the return never got there. However, I was already issued the return, right? I was issued the return on July 5th. That was the day that the money decided to go into my account. A couple of days later, it would actually show up, but still. So I get the money, right? And I was like, oh, that's cool. I got my money back and I bought, hold on a second. I buy the Wacom, Intuos, whatever. It's an Intuos tablet, right? $200. Cost like 3 times what the other thing did. But I bought it through Amazon.com with the money I got back. I was like, okay, I'm going to buy a higher end product so it doesn't break, right? So time passes, and today they decide, well, your return never got here. And I was like, no, it definitely got there. I had pictures to prove it, and I sent them off to Amazon. Um, I sent the item off to Amazon, went to the United States Postal Service, dropped off the package in their little blue thing. I followed the instructions. I didn't have packing material because the thing that they sent me with the packing material got thrown away. And it wasn't even packing material. It wasn't even the normal crappy bubble thing they give you. I sent it with better packing material. I sent it with crumpled up newspaper because it would actually have a springiness to it. Also, the package I had, the thing about it was it was an envelope, right? It was like a padded envelope, but you can't reseal it. You have to tear it in order to get into it, right? And you can't just duct tape over. That's not how you so you'd have to buy a normal package and send it on your way, which would cost you money, right? So I go through over time. It took a couple days to return it, right? So I didn't even bother going through the return until I actually had packaging and postal and everything for it. I needed to make sure I had all that stuff before returning it, right? So I go through and do all that. I find an old Amazon box. I print out the proper postage, and then I return the Amazon thing. This is months ago, right? So I return it, right? And I know it's on its way, and then I tell them it's on their way, and then they're like, okay, cool, we've received your package. It's all processed. So they give me my refund, right? Well, apparently not, because today they wanted to just take out $60 from my account, overdrafted me by $25, and now I have a $34 overdraft fee. Not cool. So I go and get on the phone with Amazon when I get home from the debate tournament thing where I wanted to go, and and then I get on the phone and I like I push those like that rage down, and I get on the phone with Amazon. They're like, and I like calmly explain my situation, saying that it's not cool to like charge people money for an item that they say that they've returned, right? And they say, well, we never received it. And I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure I sent it. I have pictures to prove it. If you would like me to send those off, they're like, no. Apparently, yeah, we have it. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna issue that money back into your account, right? And I was like, well, there's the issue of the fee that I incurred when you just decided to charge my account for an item that I sent you back. And they were like, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll give you the $25 for that as well. That's how much it was, right? $25. And I was like, yeah, that's how much it was. So now I'm getting that feedback, but it's going to take another 4 days or 4 to 5 business days to even process that to get into my account, right? So basically, Amazon decided to charge my account for something that I returned to them and then give me like $25 in addition to the money back, which I deserve because they just charged me for something I didn't buy. And it's really making me angry. Like, you can't just do that to people. You can't just charge them money by saying, oh, we never got your item. And then as soon as they call you up being like, oh, we have your item, never mind, we'll give you the money back. It's weird. It's basically stealing. They would have, if I was still working and I wasn't like properly managing my money, I wouldn't have even seen this extra Amazon purchase because I, use their site regularly, and it just really makes me mad. Like, I've bought a lot of stuff from Amazon. I've bought this OnStage, that made a bad sound. This OnStage microphone thing. I've bought the shock mount. I've bought a lot of this stuff that I use every single day, and it makes me really mad. It gives me a bad taste in my mouth when Amazon just decides to. Oh, the microphone's not okay. There we go. It's facing towards me again. But it just really gives me a bad taste in my mouth when Amazon decides that they're just going to charge people money for items that they've returned because they gave you a broken product, and it just really makes me mad. And even though I'm getting the $25 in addition, because I incurred the fees, which wasn't even the full amount. I underplayed the amount it just makes me angry that they would do something like this. And it's not proper form. It's not what you do when you're a big, enormous company. You don't just randomly charge people money and hope they never find out. Like, that's not cool. And I had to like come up with the money. I had to ask my family, like, yo, can I get like $40 to put back into my account to get me above the red? So, because you don't want to overdraft your account, right? So I get the money, I go down to Chase, and I don't incur any fees, but still, it made me really anxious. It gave me a lot of anxiety, and it's not cool to do that to people. Like, you shouldn't be doing that to people who you say you value as customers, That's just not a good thing you should do as a company. So, yeah, I'm gonna go, like, sync this up, but I'm not editing any of this. I'm just gonna upload it to the site, like, to YouTube, and put, like, all the tags and stuff. But this is not cool, Amazon. Do not do this again. That is an awful, awful thing to do. And I would apologize for my appearance and, like, shouting into the microphone and, like, the poor audio quality that's going on. But, like, just don't do that, Amazon. It's not cool.